family. It is Retta's Recovery Reminders, and Ratchet is right here with me as always. I have some really, really good news that I wanted to share with you guys. I have been working really hard over the past year. A little over a year ago, my husband, who I had been married to for almost 18 years, decided that a couple months after I found this job, he wanted to move back to Florida. And for the past 5 years, I had been trying to get him to go back to Florida so I could maybe work or do something, because I felt like nobody would hire me around here. So I finally got a job, and it was a really good job. And I was going to buy a camper because I was tired of him kicking me out of the houses that we lived in together. So I was going to have something of my own that he couldn't take from me. Anyway, so I was like, well, I'm going to stay this summer and work. His mother was forcing him to go back to Florida for one reason or another. I won't go into that. It's not my business. So I decided to stay. And once he left, it was like my life opened up. The fear that I felt every day doing normal things was gone. It was night and day, the relief. My nervous system has been reset back to peace. I'm no longer in fear of everything in the world, okay? It always made me want to carry weapons, and like, that's not who I am. I don't need weapons. No one's going to hurt me. It was just, anyway. But after he left, I had a really crappy car, and my sister had sold me for $400. I had sold the other camper I bought and bought the car, and I used that to get to work, and he ended up leaving, and I had saved up enough money to buy my camper. So I ended up parking it in the back of my supervisor at work's yard in a really beautiful subdivision by a lake over here. It was like living in the woods. So it was like the perfect healing place for me. Like, so amazing. It was the best thing that ever happened. My best friend Rachel had come up and visited like a couple months after he left, which was really, really amazing. I needed it. I needed somebody to come up and be like, no, you're lovable. I love you. I've known you for way longer than him, and I still love you, and I always will. Because our authentic friends reflect us back to ourselves, like the way we are, not distorted and full of rage and hatred that is stuck inside some other people. And they can only see you through all those dark, like, veils. Anyway, so I bought my truck at a buy here, pay here place, 24% interest. They were taxing me 4 times a year. Okay, $10,000 truck. I went and got a credit union here because I don't like banks. I believe the banks are why we're where we're at. So I went and got a credit union. Direct deposited my checks in my credit union. I went in yesterday and applied to refinance my truck, and I was approved. My credit score is, I've never had a credit score like I do now. It took a year. I had no credit before that, and really, really bad credit. But in this past year, staying focused on trying to build a life that I love, I've turned my whole life around. And you can too. It just takes your decision to make a choice to do the right thing and to keep doing it, and to have faith that there are higher forces at work conspiring in your favor. I promise. It's amazing. I love you guys. I hope everybody has a really great day. I really wanted to share that. I am on my way to the clinic. I don't have the book, but y'all be blessed. I'm having a really great day. Recovery is amazing. It works when you work it. You create your life. Be a blessing.